Are you feeling overwhelmed by hormonal changes? If you're a woman, you're not alone. With over 1,000 hormone disruptors in our environment, it's no wonder things can feel out of balance. On top of that, natural changes like PMS, menopause, and other life stages can leave you feeling tired, irritable, and trapped in a constant battle with your body. But here's the good news. You don't have to suffer through it. Hormone Harmony by Happy Mammoth is here to help. This herbal formula fine-tunes your hormones, balancing estrogen, testosterone, and even stress hormones like cortisol, which can contribute to weight gain, racing thoughts, poor sleep, and more. With over 40,000 five-star reviews and a bottle selling every 24 seconds, the results speak for themselves. Ready to feel like yourself again? For a limited time, get 15% off your first order at happymammoth.com using code NEXTCHAPTER at checkout. Visit happymammoth.com today and get your old self back naturally.
Hey guys, Mark Wahlberg here. You've heard me say it before, but I'm going to say it again. You guys have to check out Hallow. This Lent, we are doing something really powerful. It's a 40-day prayer challenge for every day of Lent with Jonathan Rumi, Father Mike Schmitz, and of course yours truly. We are going through the incredible book, The Way by Saint Jose Maria Escriva, and I, along with my buddy Chris Pratt, will lead us through weekly fasting challenges. Join me and millions of others around the world praying every day this Lent. Stay prayed up and God bless you.
And we are back.
We back, my man. What's up, man?
Hey, man, look, I need to hear the Sesame Street count, man. Come on, man.
We on 19?
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hey,
man. Hey, that gets me every time.
Yeah, man.
I can see why I was so catchy as a kid,
yeah,
man.
I think I'm making the second part kind of catchy, don't you?
I can't say that. but I mean, hey, man, we rolling with it, man.
Episode 19.
We rolling with it, man.
Yeah.
Episode 19.
Hey, we got a lot of really good. We got a lot of people that want to come on the show. A lot of guests. A lot of big names.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, one thing that I think we are doing, we are growing, but I think that we are really, and this is the way we've cultivated the show, right?
For sure.
This is the way that we made the show and what's important to us.
Yeah.
I think we are really, really like tapping into what the Atlanta fans and what people from Atlanta want to hear because we are from the city of Atlanta. We've been through the same pain as the people from Atlanta, and I think we're giving them a perspective that they can relate to, and if they don't relate to it, and even if they disagree, it's some of the same discussions that we all have.
For sure. And you know what, Trae? I think a lot of people really don't know who we are. They know that we have a show and we're the Waterboyz, but I think we kind of talked about it in the earlier episodes, but I think we need to let them know, man. Like, Trae, who are you? Where you come from, man?
Man, hey, man, like I told y'all before, man, it's Trae Montgomery, man. I come from the city of Atlanta, man. Grew up out Gresham Road, man. Was born in DeKalb General, man. So I grew up in East Atlanta. And, yeah, man, from the city, man, I've been in the music business. That's what anybody who knows me professionally knew me from the music business. I was an artist. They used to call me Playboy Trae. That's why if you see my socials, it says Trae Boy Play. That's just like a play on words that my partner Ball from the Attic Crew and my partner.
So you was in the Attic Crew?
Yes, I was in the Attic Crew.
Okay, the Attic Crew was very popular.
With Young Bloods, man. Like I said, Ball, Putt, Freaky T, Big Floaty, Rooster, Pretty Kim, Mark Twain, Black Mike, man. We can go on and on and on and on and on. You know what I mean? And so that's how I got the nickname. My partner Ball, man, he gave me that nickname.
Trae Boy Play.
Yep.
I like
that.
And
then Sean Paul would call me Trae Boy all the time, and it kind of just stuck. You know
man.
I mean?
And you helped me. I'm gonna get more into myself, but you helped me with a big artist that we had. Went to the Grammys, B.O.B.
Man. Old B.O.B. man. Yeah, you we met through Madden.
Yeah,
you know
Madden.
what I'm saying?
We
met through John Madden. And you told me, you said, hey man, I got this young artist, you know what I'm saying, that I got, no, you said not young artist, young artist, because you had a group.
Yeah.
You said, I got this group, man. I want you to help me with, I want you to just check them out. You tell me what you think. Because at the time, I had like a small studio set up at the house with my boy
Georgia
Bo
Dirt.
Hagen.
Georgia Dirt
with my boy Bo Hagen.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bo Hagen, man. Shout out to Mr. Ward, Chad, Rooster once again. Shout out to everybody doing the T. And I said, okay.
Mouse B.
Yeah, Mouse B, man. I said, you know, bring them by. You know what I'm saying? I said, bring them by. And so you brought them by, and man, I listened to the music, and I told you, I said, I'll give you a hand, man. And who knew that years later it would turn out to be a worldwide and a world-renowned artist, B.O.B.
Hey, let me tell y'all about this Joker, man. The first time I ever really knew something, he was throwed off. I did this open mic. He was thrown. I knew he was thrown off. Something was up with him because he's just not normal. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. I had this open mic down in Blues in the Alley, Underground Atlanta, and like they used to come do the open mic, and the first time this Joker come on stage, he be like, "Yeah, B Rich, you don't know nothing about no sports, man. You be on Two Live Stews talking that junk. You don't know nothing, man." I'm like, who is this fool on stage? and ever since then, man, my boy Jack Bonner, man, he was connected with Trae, and he took me to the house to play some Madden, and we've been cool ever since, man. But I just remember throwing my open mic at Blues in the Alley with my partner Akini the Black Mac and Alfonso Mays, and he came on stage talking shit. And I'm like, and y'all know me, like I'm not a shit talker. Now I am, because I've been around this fool for not fool, but this throw it off nigga for a long time.
Oh, man.
And he kind of like toughened me up, but I was real sensitive to that. I'm like, this man coming up.
We were just having fun,
and that's just him. And so yeah, fun, and so we've been cool ever since, man. But I'm B Rich, man. I come from Southwest Atlanta, man. I went to North Atlanta High School. I went to college at Albany State University down at Albany, Georgia. I got into the music with Jack Bonner, and I met Trae, and we've been around ever since. The first artist that I developed and discovered was B.O.B. That went good. Then I went on from there with Hustle Gang, with T.I. and Young Dro, and that whole that's my family still to this day. Then I had Kevin Gates. Been with Bootsy, been with a lot of people, man, and now we're here. We two Atlanta natives that talk shit, man, and like to talk sports, man. And hopefully you guys are gravitating to what we're doing. I'm hearing a lot of things that we went to the NBA draft party this week, and a lot of people kept coming up to us saying, "Hey, man, y'all from Atlanta, man. Y'all come from an Atlanta's perspective," and that's what I like hearing, Trae. And I mean, Trae had on his Waterboyz shirt, and a lot of people came up to him and gave us compliments about the show. So that made me feel 100% that we're doing the right thing and we're going in the right direction, Trae.
Man, yeah, definitely, man. We represent the city of Atlanta, man.
Yeah.
We love the city of Atlanta. Now, we love all sports, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We love a lot of different teams as far as watching the teams play, you know, so we don't love anybody like we love the Falcons, the Hawks, you know what I'm saying, the Braves, but we love watching like some of the stars play. And so we don't just cover strictly Atlanta sports, but that's our base.
You know what, like,
that's our base. That's our core.
I think that we kind of had a plan and a goal when we first started, but I'm glad we didn't have guests on at first, and we kind of got a chance to find our groove. And I feel like we know what we know our niche. We know what we want to do. We know we want to take the show. And we're open to ideas from you guys. If you guys want to see certain guests, you guys want to hear us talk about certain things, we're open. So after saying all that, Trae, what we got up for today? Man,
so look, right before I get into that, man, I do want to say one thing, man. Since we're talking about music, man,
okay,
I got a video dropping with my brother Homeboy, man. So look out for Homeboy, HOMEBWOI, man. Super dope artist. I'm on a song with him called All My Love, man. I mean, it's like a really dope song.
We gotta do a clip to it too, man. Like the song.
We got a video dropping July the 4th, man.
And I can say this, Homeboy, like I've been doing TikTok a lot lately, running the TikTok with Trae, and every time I log on to TikTok, man, Homeboy has something going on with that song, man, and it's actually made me like the song. Like it's in my head.
Yeah.
I see the clips he's putting out, and I think it's like it's not got the feel of the old school song you had, but it's got the feel of the song old school that you had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think it's a record, man. I think it's a barbecue anthem. I think it's a summer anthem, and I think it's something special, man. So I really see you making a comeback, man, in music too, man.
Nah.
I see you having a hit, get some pub checks on the song, man.
I would love to be a part of a hit now.
Man, nah.
You ain't gonna turn down being part of a hit. We ain't turning down that now.
I think you can get that. Yeah,
we ain't turning down a hit. But look, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Like, so I haven't even discussed with you what I'm about to ask you.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? This gonna kind of it might catch y'all off guard, man. You know, so everybody, man, everybody rock with us now. Somebody somebody DM'd us.
Okay.
And they gave me like an idea for something to talk about on the show. And they said they love the show.
Okay.
I appreciate them for sharing it.
Okay.
The thing he said, man, can y'all please talk about when Big Boy said 96 gonna be that year that all y'all player haters can bite me. I'm out this bitch.
Oh.
And you know what I'm saying? And he wanted to talk about from the time he dropped that lyric to the way the city changed in 96. Like all the things that were happening gonna happen in the city in 96 as well.
Yeah.
Around that same time. So he said, man, like have a discussion about how 96 was a pivotal year for the city of Atlanta.
First of all, I didn't know he was gonna say that song. And that song like me and you, your mama and your cousin too. I hear it. I hear the little part in the song where like I hear that. I hear them saying that. But yeah, man, the year is 1996, man. That's the year of the Olympics in Atlanta,
100%.
man.
And that's how it ties in sports.
Yeah. So the Olympics was coming to Atlanta, man. We was excited. They had just built a lot of stuff. We had a beach here, Atlanta Beach. We had a brand new venue, Turner Field. We had the Georgia Dome, and everybody was coming. Everybody was coming to the city, and it was lit. Freaknik was still kind of like, they was trying to get rid of Freaknik because of the Olympics, but we was still, our thing. The Falcons, they had their thing. Did Deion leave yet? He was gone, wasn't he?
Yeah, Deion was gone. Yeah, Deion had already. Deion already went to the 49ers and in Dallas by that time.
Yeah, so Atlanta like was like they had the Deion period, so we too legit to quit. The music scene was on board. Mm-hmm. We was popping.
Yeah.
We was popping, man. We had waterfalls. We had a lot of good stuff going on, man.
Yeah, we did, man.
Yeah.
96.
Outkast.
So, man, look, I look at 96 as the year. So before that, we were starting to get known, like, amongst us. You know what I'm saying? Freaknik was popping. Yeah. The music scene was popping.
Yeah.
We were starting to get known. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Atlanta was starting to get known.
Yeah.
But 96 is the year that we made the whole world take notice.
Yes.
Because the Olympics came to the state of Georgia and to the great city of Atlanta. And a lot went into it. A lot of unfortunately, a lot of projects were closed down. A lot of people were moved out of their homes. That's one of the unfortunate things that happened as they tried to move people up out of the city, you know what I mean, to make room for the Olympics. But there was a lot of growth in certain areas for the city, man. And the Olympics just really, really like it really changed things from a national perspective, in my opinion, for the city of Atlanta.
Man, I wish you would have kind of prepared me, man, because I want to know what songs was out during that time. Like, what was the top 10 hip hop songs during that time? I can't remember, man.
Man, just keep talking.
Okay.
We finna look it up, man.
So like that when I hear songs, music kind of like forms my memories of life when I hear certain songs. So what was like? Was that when the Crisscross and the Brat was out and the bomb? It's the bomb. Was that when Regulators, Warren G, all that? Like I can't, man. I think that was around that time.
No. Regulators was before that.
Oh, it was right around that time.
Yeah, Regulators was before that. Regulators
94,
was like 94, man.
Yeah.
Regulators was in. Yeah. I first heard it in Above the Rim.
Above the Rim, yeah.
Okay, so let's look at we're talking about. Let's see what songs like some of the national songs that were going around that time. I mean, for the people who are huge Jay-Z fans, you know what I'm saying, Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, man.
Was Tupac All Eyes on Me?
Yeah, California Love.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? That dropped around the time, man. Of course, Outkast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dropping. That's why Big Boy said what he said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 96 is going to be that year. You know what I year before that, 8 Ball and MJG.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? Had dropped. What was that? What's the song?
They had the Lexus on the cover. They had the Lexus on the cover.
Man, the cover where they had the pool ball.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they had that, man. Then you had Goody Mob, Soul Food the year before that. So all that's transitioning right into
Tila. When that came out?
96, man.
Tila. I'm so tired of balling.
I want to say Tila might have dropped, man, in 96.
I'm so tired of balling.
You know what I'm saying, man? So you had, man, like you had ATLNs, man. I mean, for the Mobb Deep fans, man, you had the Fugees, man. You know what I'm saying? West Side Connection, man, who always got shout out Q, Nas. Red Man had some dope, man. Like it was a lot of good music during that time. You know what I mean?
Who was that? Was that Jeff Joy? Who was on Falcons quarterback then?
Man, you know what? I don't remember.
Bobby Hebert?
I don't remember.
We got to go back and look at that, man. But 96, man, was a good year for Atlanta, man. Like, it put us on the map, let the world know. Was that Ben Johnson? Carl Lewis?
Talking about that particular Olympics. Was Carl Lewis still running in 96?
I think he ran in the 96 Olympics.
Lewis still
I think he ran in the car. I don't think he won. Who won that year?
And, man, was Carl Lewis still running in 96? Man, you're going to have me look up, man. When Carl, so you asking questions, you know man, I don't have the answer
I think he ran in 96, man. For some reason, I think his old ass was out there running.
Hey, man.
I remember Muhammad Ali was there.
Man, of course.
Muhammad Ali was holding the torch.
Yeah, of course. But, man, like, just the way it changed, like, the city of Atlanta, man. It put the city of Atlanta on a national stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it made us a big city. Like, before then, people would have things. People was look at Atlanta like Atlanta just some kind of country city. Like, yeah, Atlanta, all right, man. I mean, they got them crisscross dudes. I mean, okay, we like Outkast. They got Outkast. We like Good and Mob, but it's still a country kind of like city. But, man, when the Olympics came and at the elevation of the music scene at the same time, I mean, you got The Face, you got Organized Noise, you got So Def. You have all these people and all these like different camps coming up, music wise, that happened all around the same time. So you had Freaknik, you had the music that's happening, then you had the Olympics happen, and it just made this explosion. Yeah. In my opinion, for the city of Atlanta, that put us on a national stage, man.
Let me ask you something, and I'm sorry that I may not know. 97.5, was that out then?
Yes.
Birthday Bash.
I don't know if they had the first. I got to look up the first year of Birthday Bash.
Yeah, but 97.5, Ryan Cameron, all them.
97.5 came around 1995, 1996.
Yeah, like y'all don't know, man. Like, for us to hear like Ryan Cameron on the morning show. Was it the morning show or the evening show then?
Ryan Cameron was in the morning.
Yeah, it was in the morning at that time.
Yeah, Ryan Cameron.
And like, it just was something else, man. Like, I remember like driving to work. I was at Walmart. 97. I was working at Walmart as a manager in Riverdale, and I used to go there, man, listen to Ryan Cameron in the morning, Ramona the Bro, Crash D. You remember Crash D?
Yeah, man.
Man.
Used to be funny, man.
Yeah.
I remember. I think I can't remember if she took over immediately, but I think Ebony Electra had 10 o'clock to 2 slot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like that was a good time.
Yes, man. Yes, those were like really, really good times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when the particular listener of ours put that question, I said, you know what? Maybe I should wait to do more research on it. But then I was like, you know what, man? Like it was such a pivotal year. Yeah, man. Like that I really want to talk about it.
It made you be proud to be from Atlanta. It made you feel like, you know, we taking over, and not in no bad way, but we taking over in a positive manner.
We finally get the light that we feel like we deserved as a city. Because Atlanta always been dope. Yeah. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Yeah. Atlanta has always been a dope city. So when they say Atlanta influences everything, like Atlanta has always had, for lack of a better term, plenty of swag. Like we always had style. We always had what we like to say, fresh. Like everybody always like to dress fresh, like to drive clean cars. You know what I'm saying? Like man, everybody in the city of Atlanta, like we've been cool, we've been had
dope boy culture. Fresh.
You know what I mean? Like we've always had our own lingo. Like we never, like what Andre said, man. I grew up to myself, not round no park bench, just a nigga busting flows off in the apartments. Because Atlanta, we always had our own flavor. We didn't have to take our flavor from anywhere else.
Yeah, they were saying. I remember watching the Wayne Williams documentary, and it's like we was a city too busy to hate. You know, that's what they're saying. We too busy to hate, man. You know, and it's still like that. That's why a lot of people that come here and the violence and all that stuff happens. It's not from the people that live here. It's the people that's coming here because they think it's a sweet lick because we cool and laid back. But you try, it can go bad for you.
Man, Atlanta is a really dope city.
Yeah,
96 did change a lot. Put us on a national stage. I mean, hey, the president was coming down, hanging with the mayor, coming down to like Bill Campbell, you know what I'm saying, Bill Clinton, you know
Campbell
what I'm saying?
Was a cool MF, man.
All these things were happening at the same time, man. And I'm just happy that we were able to
I experienced
witness
that.
It, you know, from that aspect.
You know what, too? I think in 95, the Braves won the World Series, 95, 96. So we was coming off a good feeling, man. Good
Yeah,
feeling.
man.
Proud to be in Atlanta, from Atlanta.
Yeah, man. The Olympics, it changed out. Now, we won't get too deep into it. Ain't no point in us standing because I already touched on it. Now, there were some negative ways that the Olympics changed the city. There were some people that were put out of their homes. There were some people that were moved. There were some projects and things like that were closed down, and people had to find new places to go. You know what I'm saying? And so,
But that's growth in every major city, you know.
yeah, I mean,
and I hate that happen.
Yeah, but still, you know, there were some people who, some things that people who were older people in those communities.
Yeah, I don't want to seem insensitive, but nah, you're right. Yeah,
who probably been there for 30, 40 years, and yes, there were better places that you can possibly live, but may not have had a place to immediately go into.
You know, and I do want to bring light to this. You know, the bombing happened right during the Olympics, and a classmate of mine was one of the people that was killed. Her name was Alice Hawthorne. She was a classmate of mine at Albany State. She had a store down in Albany called Falon's that was named after her daughter. And God bless her soul, she was a nice person, and she ended up was one of the people that circumvented to her injuries. They succumbed to her injuries. Man, died, and her memory's still there. So shout out to Alice Hawthorne, rest in peace, and that just brought back a memory. You know, I forgot how many people died. It wasn't that many, but still, some people lost their lives.
Yeah, man. Well, look, man, shout out to everybody who had a chance to experience it. 96, man, Big Boy said it, man. 96 gonna be that year that all y'all player haters can bite
me.
I'm out this. You know what I'm saying? And little that maybe he did, because Big Boy is a very intelligent lyricist.
Oh, nah,
maybe he knew, like, he really spoke for the whole city.
Yeah,
because 96 to me was the year that Atlanta exploded on the national scene.
Yeah,
man. So look, shout out to everybody that's been putting it down, man.
Appreciate that subject, man. Whoever told you to do that, man.
Yeah, man. Like I really appreciate them. You know what I'm saying, for throwing that in there, man. And man, it was good to talk about, man. But look, all right, let's transition something else sports wise, man.
Okay.
So there's been a lot of talk about Caitlin Clark.
Oh, Lord. I'm ready to put this to bed. Let's put this to bed.
Well, we're not about to talk about her.
Okay.
Man, at some point, when are we going to speak about Angel Reece?
Yeah,
when
man.
are we going to talk about Angel Reece doing what she's doing, looking very impressive, balling, handling what she's going through in the league?
And she out here having her way, man. She out here with Lil Reese or Lil Durk. Not Lil Reese.
I don't know nothing about
she
that.
out here. I think it's not Lil Reese. I can't think of the guy. I can't think. But she out here having her way, man, with these niggas, man. She out here dating who she want to date, having a good time. And as of today, I think she had 10 double-doubles in a row, or 9. It's like the biggest streak.
Hey, man, she's playing.
So she doing her thing, man. And you know what she said, Trae? What makes me so proud? We had an argument about Kevin Durant. I was like, he ain't got that dog in him. He's like, what's dog? And you made a clip. He's saying roof.
Uh-huh.
She came out and said, I got that dog in me.
I mean,
that. See, that's what I'm talking about, Trae.
I mean, Angel Reece is a tough young lady.
She got that dog.
Who plays really well, man. And I just want to say, I don't think she gets put up in a positive way enough.
Why? Why you think that?
I mean, man, come on.
Man, Trae,
come on.
I'm not going to lie, man. When we put out those clips.
I'm going to tell you why.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going to tell you why. Because the negative is always more entertaining for people to discuss than the positive.
It's like
people don't want to jump on the positive. They want to talk. So they want to try to make her negative or make anything that she's involved in negative, man. They don't want to talk about it.
Man, we had over 1,500 comments on one of our posts. And like, we didn't say nothing wrong. You just said, hey, she's a rookie and this is how she's supposed to be treated. And people were upset that you said that. And it's like, Angel Reece is still going through some shit. She's getting knocked down. She's getting bruised up. You know what I'm saying? But she out there being a dog, taking it in the trenches.
Hey, look, I'm going to say this. Angel Reece, look, keep balling, keep showing up. Keep showing people where you belong and why you belong. End of story. Who care what anybody has to say?
And what? She balling on the 30th floor.
Balling on the 30th floor, man. Angel Reece is out there balling, man. Like, look, enough of these young ladies do not get discussed. Enough of these young ladies do not get discussed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think there are more players that should get that type of discussion. I just wanted to take the time to throw her name out there in a positive light, because there's a lot of time that has been taken for people to discuss her in a negative light. And I just want to make sure, man, we highlight that she is playing extremely well, man.
G Herbo, that's who she was with.
Lord, man, I nobody
Shout out to Angel Reece.
Nobody care who she dating, man. I'm talking about ball.
Hey, some people care.
I'm talking about basketball, man.
G Herbo, man, hey, that what's up, G.
Man, I
fuck
don't
with you.
care about that, man.
I think she was with an NBA player too, man.
Oh Lord, listen.
She doing her thing, man. Having her way. She bad.
Hey,
she bad. Have you noticed?
But see, people are gonna take that. People gonna take that and make it the discussion is about her dating and not about her play.
She balling too. But she having her way. Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Hey, have you noticed? You've been seeing the pictures she been in, right? She been.
Look, I'm gonna say this before you even go there. Angel Reece is young enough to be my daughter, so I can't even.
But listen,
I can't even. Look at her
I'm not talking about. I said she's looking nice, right? She putting it on.
She's
so
fresh.
what I'm trying to say is, have you noticed that there's a lot more of the ladies that's in the WNBA trying to be fresh and clean as well? I've been seeing a lot of them putting it on now.
But hold on, though.
I didn't see that before.
But how much were you really paying attention?
Hey, I didn't see it.
But how much
paying
were you
attention
really,
or not?
But see, it's out there now.
It's out there, but let me tell you why it's out there. Because I'm scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on Facebook, and I'm seeing it. Not just her, but the others. When I was scrolling before, it wasn't there. It wasn't there.
What I'm saying is, I can't say it's just if it is. Kudos to her.
Maybe it just got it hopped in my algorithm.
But I'm saying, like, I'm sure these ladies been dressing.
Man.
I'm sure these ladies been dressing.
I'm going to tell you that we weren't talking about the NWA 3-4 years ago, bro. So it ain't been like that.
It has, man. It just ain't been no light on it.
Exactly.
It just ain't been no light.
It ain't been popular.
I mean, you saying they putting it on.
It ain't been popular. I feel like it's being seen and publicized because her picture went viral. Now
okay, maybe so.
Okay, I'm not saying, yeah.
Okay, I can agree with that. Okay, but man, can we stick to her balling, man, and not her dating?
She look good.
Hey, man, shout out to Angel Reece and her play, and we're going to leave it at that.
Hey, she balling too. Balling on the 30th floor.
Angel Reece is balling on the 30th floor.
Shout out to her, man.
Yeah, man, she
give her props.
Really well, man. Hey, so this past week, our Atlanta Falcons, right?
The Hawks or the Falcons?
The Falcons.
The Falcons. Okay, I'm sorry. Where you going? It's not even Falcon season. What we did?
I mean, we didn't do anything wrong, man. What you?
I'm just because I'm shell shocked.
What you worried about?
Somebody may have gotten hurt.
No one
Somebody
got
may have
hurt,
gotten
man.
cut.
Why you got to go straight to the negative, man?
All right, what?
Why are we going straight to the negative? We talking basketball, you go straight to dating. We talk Falcons, you talking about somebody blew their knee out, man.
I didn't say knee.
You said hurt.
I didn't say knee.
Well, what kind of ways are they getting hurt? Somebody
pulled
broke
a hamstring. Something they can come back the same.
The toe.
They can come back. Yeah, they can come back the same week or 2 weeks, something like that.
Anyway, man.
All right.
Our Atlanta Falcons.
Okay, Atlanta Falcons.
Over the last week.
Okay, what?
Two people from the Falcons, great organization. Yes, I said great.
Oh, I know you're going with this.
Have been inducted into the
Hall of Ring of Honor. Arthur Blank, and Matt Ryan.
And Matty Ice.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan.
I like Matty Ice, man. I'm a real big fan of Matty Ice. I am. So what you think about that? The owner, and I think, isn't Matt Ryan married to Arthur Blank's daughter?
No.
He's not?
No.
Where I got that from?
A barbershop somewhere.
I think Matt Ryan is dating.
Matt Ryan is nowhere near married to anybody in Arthur Blank's family.
Are you sure of that?
I'm positive. As a matter of fact, man, Matt Ryan's wife comes from an affluent family with old money. I think like from the Hines something fortune somewhere. Like it ain't got nothing to do with Blank.
Well, I'm wrong. I'm here to say I'm wrong.
But I could be wrong on that. But she don't come from nothing with Arthur Blank. You probably heard somebody saying that's why they keeping Matt Ryan around because he got to be married to Arthur Blank's wife. No, I mean Arthur Blank's daughter.
I swear I heard that before.
No, he's not.
Okay, all right.
Whatsoever.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm wrong.
Yeah. No. Sarah Ryan.
Then you know her name.
I know. Matt Ryan's wife is named Sarah Ryan.
I'm just saying you know her name.
I mean, why wouldn't I? I mean, she was the wife of the quarterback who was in this city for 14 years. At some point, you're gonna hear some kind of community, something that Matt Ryan and his wife have done. We have social media.
So who was Michael Vick's wife? What was her name?
I don't know Michael Vick's wife.
My point. I don't
Michael
know.
Vick
Them.
wasn't married while he was here.
Oh, he had a girlfriend.
But he wasn't. You said wife.
Well, I thought he was. I don't know, Trae.
Vick wasn't married while Vick was here.
I don't know. I have no clue.
Yeah, so
I think he was because when he went to jail, he had a wife.
All I know is Matt Ryan's wife's name is
Sarah.
Sarah Ryan.
Okay.
And they have done things in the community, and that's how I know her name.
Okay.
That's,
so where we going with this?
That's
I'm
how I know her
sorry.
name.
We off on a
Some
tangent.
kind of way you'd have made this about Arthur Blank, child, and his wife. Like, I don't know why we even had to waste our time.
Let's get back on the highway. Let's
talking
go.
about that.
My
man.
bad.
They were inducted into the Ring of Honor, man.
Okay.
Tell me what you think about that. Tell me how that feels. You can break them down individually, or you can talk about them together.
Okay, well, I'm proud that we got rid of the Rankin Smith and Taylor Smith era. Those were the former Falcons. Right when Arthur Blank came in, he changed the culture. He made the experience of going to the Georgia Dome a better experience with better food, better things for the fan to experience there, made it a fan experience. He immediately put together a trust of Rich McKay and company and got people to get behind the Falcons, to get excited behind her. He hired a coach. He didn't hire the right coach, but he hired a coach, and we got excited. Was his first hire Jim Moore Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got rid of Dan Reeves.
Yes.
He hired Jim Moore Jr., which at the time when we hired him, I liked Jim Moore. Like, I liked Jim Moore with his attitude. But then when Trae, what'd he do when he fell to the floor? Wait, what you said?
When that man dropped to his knees after Roddy White dropped the pass, man, I knew he was gonna be fired.
Yeah.
Now, don't no grown man need to be dropping to their knees in the middle of a game like everything is just over. Like,
I'm sorry I'm laughing, but we got
on national TV.
He dropped to his knees.
He did.
And
you got Aaron
Pittman. It's throwing me off because I'm seeing like in the game he dropped to his knees. I'm thinking he dropped to his knees in agony in defeat.
Yeah, it was.
But this man's over here talking about some whoa. So what the hell's going on, man?
Keep saying whoa. You know what I mean? Keep saying
yeah, but just Arthur Blank, man, he's the epitome of what I want owner to be. He'll spend his money to make the team right. In the year 2017, after we went to the Super Bowl, he signed everybody. I think his last signing was Matt Bryant. I think we had just worked it out with Julio and gave him extra money on an existing 2-3. He had 2-3 more years left on his contract. Then we signed Matt Bryant, and I thought we was ready to go for another Super Bowl run. So like he showed us that he'll spend the money, and he's trying, man. I really want for me and you and for Arthur Blank to experience the Super Bowl before I leave this earth. Yeah,
man, because Arthur Blank is getting older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we talked about on the last episode. Yeah. Should Arthur Blank sell the team? No.
Hell no.
No. Arthur Blank should not sell the team. Like Arthur Blank has done so well. And you broke it down. You talked about, you know what I'm saying, like the Smith, you talked about them somewhere, and you can break it down even more. You know what I mean? Because the one thing that you're really good at is the history of the Atlanta Falcons, man. The 70s, the 80s, the 90s, like that's something like you really strong. And I don't think a lot of people understand the good that Arthur Blank, has done. Like, has he put a champion out on the floor yet and walked away with that ring?
Almost.
Like, and I know people say, well, they don't want to hear almost, but still, I think if you have an owner who's committed to putting you in position to win, man, I think you're doing well, man. Mm-hmm. I think you're doing well.
I think so as well. And Matt Ryan, man, when we drafted him, I was excited. I think people wanted us to get a tackle. I think Miami ended up getting that tackle. But we ended up getting Matt Ryan, and his first pass in the regular season against Detroit, touchdown. And ever since, man, I know I was concerned with him coming out of Boston College. He had like 16, 17 interceptions. His senior year was a lot, and I was like, that's a lot. But he didn't portray over to his NFL career. He threw some picks, but not as much as he did in college. And after the clip we put out with him talking about Carolina, it showed me like he's a coach on the field, a coach in the locker room. Like, he really had some confidence. He really, like, if I heard him talking, man, I'd run through a wall for Matt Ryan, because, like, he just seemed like he was real, just real determined, a real good positive attitude to win. I hate that he didn't win the Super Bowl, because I know he wanted it. And I know that he probably catch a lot of flack for that. But Matt Ryan was one of our best all-time great quarterbacks for the Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he does catch flack about it.
And I think he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Man, do you think when him and his wife get into like an argument and he like really pisses her off, like he uses up all the tissue or leaves the seat up too many times, she yells from the bathroom, 28-3.
I think she probably done played with him. 28-3, nigga. 28-3.
Look, man, I'm gonna break it down like this, right? Half the fan base likes Matt Ryan and appreciates him. Half the fan base does not. It doesn't matter which side.
Fair.
Listen, it doesn't matter which side you fall on. You can like Matt Ryan, you can dislike Matt Ryan, but I'm gonna tell you the flat out truth. Matt Ryan was a good quarterback.
Great.
Matt Ryan was a good quarterback.
Great quarterback.
Now, was Matt
Hall
Ryan
of Famer.
a championship quarterback? Did he bring a ring? No, and that's not anything we can make him. He has to wear that. He was a part of that Super Bowl loss, and we can't take that away. Was Matt Ryan perfect all the time? No. But if you tell me you're going to draft a quarterback, you're going to have him in your organization for like 14 years, you're going to go to 2 NFC championship games, you're going to be in the playoffs 5, 6, maybe 7 times, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get to a Super Bowl. You're going to have an opportunity to compete. I'm telling you that most owners will say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and roll with that. Because everybody, like, unfortunately, everybody not Pat Mahomes.
You got Rookie of the Year and MVP.
Man, look, everybody not Drew Brees. Everybody not Brady. Like, we can compare Matt Ryan and any of these other quarterbacks who fell short to the all-time greats. I don't think Matt Ryan is up there with the Peyton Mannings, the Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? He's not up there. But if you're telling me that he's down in the dumps and people want to talk like he's one of the worst quarterbacks, there's no way in the world that Matt Ryan is one of the worst quarterbacks. Like, I think Atlanta could do worse, and I hope Marcus Mariota showed people that it could be way worse
Desmond Ridder
than what you had.
Desmond Ridder.
Man, I hope those quarterbacks showed you that it could be way worse.
Yes. I hope we got it right, and I hope we got it right this year.
Man, I hope so too, man. So look, shout out to Arthur Blank. Shout out to Matt Ryan for getting put in the Ring of Honor. Man, you know, I think it's really dope that they are a part of it. I think it's well deserving, and I'm with you. I hope that Arthur Blank gets an opportunity to see what it feels like to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. For all of us.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa Pittman, man. I wonder if he just rides around and just thinks of things that he should say whoa to, man.
I think he probably
Look, he says yes.
I think he hears stuff on the radio and somebody say something. Whoa.
When I'm by myself. Yeah.
Whoa.
Man, what kind of thoughts are going through your mind that you have to whoa to?
What I say is, wait a moment.
All right.
Yeah, you failed on that one there. And that's why some people stay behind the camera and some people stay in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying?
He said, wait a moment.
wait a moment, man. You can't even tell that he said "woman." He said like "woman." Now you didn't know what the man said.
Wait, woman. All right, let go.
Hey, look, man. So look, I'm gonna bring this up, right? You went to a Hawks game one year, man.
Yes.
You went to a Hawks game. You were having a real good time, man.
Oh, I know what game you talking about.
Man, during the game, man, you were able to heckle and get the attention of a star player, a player that I think was a really, really great player and a good player, but a player you thought was trash and didn't have dog in him. And you know what you did, man? You caused this man to go off about 40 or 60 points.
But he missed a lot of shots.
On the Hawks.
He got about 40. He about 40-something.
Man, I think that man scored down there 60.
But listen.
All right, man. So look, check this out. This is what I want you to put people up on.
Okay,
game,
let's do it.
A lot of people go to the games, right?
The Hawks games.
A lot of people think, not just the Hawks game, but all the games,
yes.
right? But yes, a lot of people go to these sporting events, and they think they can trash talk
the players.
They think they can trash talk these high level pro athletes.
I seen Luka like fussing with fans. You know, like
hey. So I don't think they understand the dangers of playing with one of these high level athletes, like messing with their mind, talking trash, like getting on their nerves. But you, sir, you caused the Hawks
to win.
Did the Hawks win that game?
We won.
I thought we lost that game.
We won that game.
I'm almost certain we lost that game.
Man, we won that game.
I'm almost certain we lost that game.
We won that game because James Harden kept shooting threes and missing.
Okay, tell them what happened, man.
All right, so me and my friend Brent, we at the Hawks game. I'm on the floor. All right, got floor seats. And this is the time Cam Reddish was like, I think he was a second year rookie, whatever. But he was guarding, man. He was on Harden. Guard. I'm like, stop him, Cam. Stop him. You picked him. Cam picked him about 2 times.
Yeah.
And Harden looked at me. He said, that's why I'm going to put 50 on your ass. I'm going to hit 50. He looked at me and said that. I said, no, you're not. You're not going to do nothing. Shoot the three. Shoot the three. And he kept on shooting the three. And he kept hitting it. And he looked at me and said, yeah, I'm going to hit 50 on y'all. And I'm like, Brent's like, damn, you done got in that man's head. I said, I know. I said, and so Cam kept picked him again. I said, you did it, Cam. You did it. He looked at me, man. And if you listen to the radio broadcast or the TV broadcast, you'll hear the announcer say, and something's going on with James Harden and Cam Reddish. But he was actually talking to me, and it was a big thing. The security came and told me to shut up.
Yeah.
But they thought the players had got into it, but actually James Harden ain't got into it with me because I was trolling his ass. Man, that's a true story, man. That was fun, bro. And James Harden,
made this man put up like 40.
Bro,
50,
he had 40 on us, man. Trey had a good game. I think Trey had 40 something, and we won the game because James Harden kept missing at the end. He's gonna take the ball to shut me up, bro. I was like, thank God he missed that last one because he was really gonna let me have it.
Man, who would you think is probably, like, if you had to name the top 3 people that you think you should not get on their nerves if you are a fan of the opposing team? I mean, they can be current athletes or past athletes. If you had to name your top 3 on play, like, hey, you better not piss him off.
I think number 1 is Michael Jordan. I heard Michael Jordan, like, you trash talk him, it didn't bother him. He going, Kobe Bryant, I heard was another one. You don't want to piss him off. I can't think of another one right now. That's a good question, Trace. Can you got any that you got?
I'm gonna tell you who I would add to that list. And I don't know any of these guys personally, but I think this guy's a silent killer. I think this guy's one of those guys that you think of like killers, everything just blatant. But I think this one of them guys, he's such a nice guy that you don't think that he gonna give your team that work if you talk trash to him. I bet if you run your mouth to Stephen Curry, I believe Stephen Curry will be dropping threes from 50, 60 feet from the other side of the court, from the parking lot. This man will be standing next to the damn popcorn up there in the concession stand dropping threes on your team. I believe you do not want to play with a player like Stephen Curry, man. I believe you do not want to play with him.
Yeah, 2 more popped in my head. AI. I don't think you want to talk shit to AI.
Man, AI, man, like, he don't seem like he would have accepted that.
I got one for you, though. I got one for you, and I want you to do what was Ant-Man thinking if you talk shit to him. I think Ant-Man, you don't want to talk shit to Ant-Man. What you think? Am I wrong?
Maybe. I mean,
I think he gonna come up to the challenge.
I think he would. I mean, it's a lot more players though. I think Ant-Man is one of those type of guys. I think Trae one of them type of guys.
Yeah, Trae.
I think Trae one.
I think the Knicks when we played the Knicks and we was up in Madison Square.
Man, he fed off that.
I'm
gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I gained a whole different level of respect for Trae. In that
because he didn't back down,
and that's it. It had nothing to do with necessarily like his skill level. It just was. I was like, oh man, Trae.
Take us back to that. What was going on? Remind me.
Like Trae got plenty of heart. I mean, you got the whole stadium saying "fuck Trae Young." You know what I mean?
Literally
Trae
on national TV.
Somebody tried to spit it, and you can see when Trae taking the ball out and won the game, he turns around and just smiles. Right? He turns around and smiles because he's like, man, I can't believe that. I'm sure in his head, he's like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying?
So you remember the game winner? You remember the game winner he did? He
went
to the right side, and I don't remember what game it was, but he went to the right side and
laid it. The floater, right?
Yeah.
Was it the floater or the layup?
It was a layup. It was a layup. He won the game. It may have been a floater or a layup. I don't remember, but I remember he went to the right side. He had him dancing, went to the right side and hit the shot either with a layup or a floater. But I remember that, man.
Yeah, but like that showed me that, and then when Trae got bumped, when Trae was walking and he got bumped by one of the Knicks players. Man, I think it was the forward. It was the forward that ended up leaving the Knicks. They got rid of him.
Okay.
I want to say he ended up in Dallas. I can't remember his name, but he bumped him, and then Solomon Hill came right behind him. So the dude walking, he bumps Trae.
Wow.
Trae looks. Trae does his shoulders like this. You know what I'm saying? And keep walking. And then Solomon Hill, you see Solomon Hill right behind him. Solomon Hill come and then bumps him and gets in his face. And then I was like, you know what? Trae has the respect of his teammates. Like, if he didn't have respect of everybody, Solomon Hill was definitely rocking with him.
Man, you just painted something. I just forgot about Solomon Hill. That's why we didn't go to the championship next year, bro. They let him go.
Because, like, just one of those glue guys.
He was the guy that was the enforcer.
Yeah, one.
He was the enforcer, man. I remember that. He'd go in there, someone knocked down Trae, someone knocked down Kevin Hurt or something. He gonna come in and enforce. He was a real street guy, bro.
Yeah, well, I think Trae is one of those players that if you talk trash to him, Trae will live up to it. Now there are other things that I get on Trae about when it comes to his certain decisions that he'll make in a game, but as far as having heart, like nobody, I don't care who it is, nobody can tell me that Trae Young doesn't have heart. Nobody, you can talk about his hair all you want to, you can talk about him being light skinned, you can call him a coach killer, you can call him whatever you want to call him. But I'm telling you, you cannot convince me that Trae Young does not have heart. Trae Young has plenty.
You know what,
of
man?
heart.
I'm sick and tired, man. I'm sick and tired of you guys running off Trae Young. It's not Trae Young's fault, man. It's the Hawks management that didn't put a team around him to function. You brought in a great player like DeJounte Murray, who's the same position as a ball-dominant guard, and that's not going to help Trae. Bring in people that's going to help Trae. I'm tired of hearing that it's his fault. It's not Trae Young's fault. You got to put the right pieces around him for it to work. And I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. Because at the end of the day, we're going to lose a great player. Yeah, he can't play defense. Cool. But he can score and he can pass. And he's fun to watch. I'm tired of it, man.
Okay. I'm going to have to jump in here, though, man. Because you can't just say people are running Trae out of town. If people making comments,
man, bro,
if people making comments,
the media.
I mean, you are a high level athlete in the city of Atlanta.
It's a lot of athletes that leave because of the media.
Listen, he is getting a lot less scrutiny than he would if he was somewhere like New York, somewhere like Boston, somewhere like LA.
Have you ever seen it from Atlanta? We've never really been on people like that except for the quarterbacks. For Vic or Ryan.
Okay.
But it ain't never been like that for the Hawks.
Listen, no, but we haven't had a lot of players that were star level players to Trae's level. Man,
they weren't on Dominique like that.
Man, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and we don't know. Well, listen, we don't know if they because one we were young. Yeah. One we were young. We weren't reading everything in the paper, and two, it's a lot more media and a lot more voices being heard now.
Well, I say this, man. I don't want
the head that wears the crown.
I don't want to see Trae leave, man. And if I'm being a little sensitive, if I'm being sensitive to it, that's fine. But stop, leave him alone, let him play. Let's let it work. Let's let the management get it together. Speaking of, we went to the NBA draft party for the Falcons.
Y'all almost sound like a Caitlin Clark defender, man.
No, I'm a Trae Young defender, man. I'm a Trae Young defender, man. Leave him alone, man.
Leave Trae alone.
Leave him alone, bro. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. I want to see him stay.
Trae doesn't need protecting, be rich. Trae is a grown man who I just said. I just ran through this whole soliloquy about how the man has heart, how the man is mentally tough. Right. He doesn't need you to come in and leave him alone.
Trae, I'm not talking to Playboy. Trae boy play. I'm talking about Trae Young, number 11 for the Atlanta Hawks. Don't leave. We want you to stay. Ice Trae.
Yep,
that's my mom.
He gonna watch this shit, put the phone down, and close on his new home in another city.
He already got a new home in Calabasas.
He gonna buy another one.
Not because of me.
Hey, man, what I'm saying is that ain't finna have no impact. Man. You think Trae finna see that and say, "That's my nigga."
He gonna be like, "Them the Waterboyz. I'm staying because of the Waterboy. Them my dogs."
Hey man, let me tell you something. Hey, you know what? Hey man, from your words to God's ears, I am receiving that our show will have.
And your name Trae too.
I am receiving.
The Trae connect.
Man, that's why I tell you. That's why I want Trae Young to be great. Yes. You know how long I waited for somebody named Trae to actually be popping? Man, all we had was Trae from Boys in the Hood. And he got out the car. Hey, let me out, though. Lay me out, though. And he ended up getting clowned.
And he punked out.
Man, I ain't gonna say a punk because he made a good decision. The man ended up, they said at the end, him and his girl moved to the city of Atlanta.
Across the street.
But they moved to the city of Atlanta, to the AUC.
Yeah, from
and
LA.
the man had a good life.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, man, I'm talking about any dude out there named Michael. Man, how many Michaels out there?
It's Michael
How many
Jackson,
Michaels
Michael
out there?
Jordan, Michael Penix.
Look, man, it was listen, man, it was even a dude named Tiger that popped off before Trae. I'm talking about we even had somebody named
This
Tiger.
is Tiger, yeah.
Man, listen.
This is Tiger.
Man, listen what I'm telling you, man.
ahead,
we
man.
had somebody, man, it's all kind of Toms, it's all kind of Mikes, it's all kind of James, it's all
No
kind
one named Trae, though.
of Freds. I mean, hell, we even got a dude named Tyrese that popped off before Trae. So we ain't have no popular Traes. And so I want to see Trae Young succeed because I'm a Trae. But at the same time, Trae has to do the things that he needs to be successful.
All right, so look.
That's all.
So look, Trae.
Man.
We had a chance to go to the NBA draft party down here in Atlanta at the State Farm Arena. And we had the number 1 overall pick. And the city showed up, man. Like, I know the tickets was $5, but they showed up, man, and it was us. And I guess we could afford to come out. But the parking was more than the entry fee. I paid $20 to park.
I caught the train.
Oh, you smart. But listen, man.
I parked for free and caught the train.
I think the city wants to rally behind the Hawks. I think the city wants to support the Hawks. What do you think about the number 1 pick? Zachary Richardshay.
I think time will tell. I think we'll see. I mean, we've gone to the well on wing players. Like, the Hawks organization for a while has gone to the well on wing players.
So who? Like,
you know
we got
man, you can go. So people say stop bringing up the past, but man, you can go all the way back, man, to Childress, man, to Marvin Williams. You know what I'm saying? To
Josh Smith.
To Josh Smith. You know what I'm saying? You bring it. You fast forward it a little bit, man, to the DeAndre Hunter, man, to the Cam Reddish. You know what I'm saying? To the Kevin Herter. You know what I'm saying? And so the fans and myself included, our thinking was, hey, man, can we find, like, you see these agile big men. You know what I mean? For one, we didn't see any of these particular guys like who were looked at as the number 1 or 2. We didn't see Richardshay. We didn't see Sarr play a whole lot. But when you start looking them up, you see, okay, 7'2", you know what I'm saying? Like,
6'10",
got a lot of agility. I'm talking about Sarr right now.
Sarr, yeah.
He has a lot of agility. Looks like something you haven't had. Hey, let's try something different because we've gone to the wing play. Even though every great team has either a really, really good or great
forward
wing player or a really, really good or great big man. But anyway, and so I think that's what a lot of the fans were thinking. And we took another wing player. Now, he is 6'9", 6'10", with shoes on. He does come from the International League. Wembanyama, he spoke really highly. Of the man, but of course that was his teammate.
He said that out of all the players in this year's draft, he said he don't know anyone that had more skills than Zachary. So just wanted to let y'all know what was said.
But we're gonna have to wait and see. I wanted to work out if the man can be a 3-and-D guy, can play defense, and the young man, he's 19 at that. He's gonna be 19 throughout the whole season. So if he can hit them threes at a high level, which he shot 40%. Overseas, man, if he can bring that to the table, then I say it's going to end up being a good pick.
You know what I do like? I do like that he's not ball dominant. They say he's a very good catch and shoot type of player.
They need that.
And they say he needs help with developing his own shot creator. And he even said that and said he's going to work on that. So that I like to hear that. But Trae can get him the ball. If Trae can get him the ball and he knocks down his shot and he plays defense, he gonna be someone special.
Cause I'm telling you, let me tell you something, man. I was almost like an agent for DeAndre Hunter. I thought DeAndre Hunter was gonna be that guy.
Me too, man.
But I'm gonna say it here. I'm gonna say it right here, right now. In my opinion, the DeAndre Hunter experiment is over.
Okay.
I think we have seen the best we're gonna see out of DeAndre Hunter. Now, do I think DeAndre Hunter is not a player that can't be a contributor to a team? I still think DeAndre Hunter can be a contributor to a team.
Of course.
I just don't think that
His time is run out here.
I don't think he is a starter. I don't think he's going to be a high-level star for your team. I don't see him being a perennial, much less even an all-star, you know.
I got something funny I want to tell you. But first I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to tell you the story. We traded A.J. We traded AJ Griffin, man. First round pick, number 16 overall, just 2 years ago.
Yep, and they end up getting a player who they think pretty much can do the same thing, if not more.
So that's what I was gonna say. So they got a player, right? And I looked him up. Can't say his name. Not gonna even try.
Buddy.
But you know what the headline? You know what one of the NBA executives said? You know what they said he was?
Close to Ant-Man.
They said a lesser version of Ant-Man. I watched some highlights now. He was dunking on folks.
I think that's an insult to Ant-Man.
That is an insult to Ant-Man. But when I saw the highlights though, he was dunking on folks. But I promise you this, they wasn't no NBA folks.
Well, the reason I think it's an insult to Ant-Man is not even because of the young man. You know how I am. I don't like people being compared to people who've already done it.
You don't. Yeah, you don't.
Doing it somewhere else, and then now you got let him come in and prove that he can do it first.
Yeah, I didn't know you saw that. I didn't know you saw that.
Yeah, I know we like to do these comps,
yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something even funnier. I saw a tweet from a Miami Heat fan. Somebody put it up in the Hawks group. Miami Heat fan talked about how they got the steal of the draft.
Who?
Which was the guy
that we got, Buddy.
Yeah, because Miami made that pick.
Yeah,
but it really was a trade.
Yeah.
For the Hawks.
So the Miami Heat player said we got the steal of the draft.
Not Miami player, Miami Heat fan.
Fan.
Yeah,
My bad.
Miami Heat fan
said that.
Said that the Heat had to say we just made the steal of the draft. He's this, and that, and then they made the trade probably a couple minutes after that. So I know wherever they are, I know they were punching air like Trae and Boys in the Hood. I know it was somewhere punching air.
Hey, look, I know when they made the trade, and me and you before we made the pick, you was like, why the hell? It ain't no more big man. It's got to be Bronny. It's got to be Bronny.
I thought they were finna make
and you know what? You know what? I think they was gonna get Bronny until Rich Paul hit everybody up and said, "Hey, if you pick him, we're going to Australia. We got a plan." And I bet the Hawks was like, "Damn, we just traded AJ away, thinking we're gonna get Bronny, and thinking LeBron gonna come here."
Hey man, you know what? Before we close out, right? I do want to. Since you brought up Bronny,
all right.
Hey, man, it's a bunch of people out there who don't like it, but I'm going to tell you this. Shout out to that man, LeBron James.
Man.
Shout out to LeBron James for, number one, manifesting that one day he would play with one of his children, and then two, going out, putting in the work, becoming the face of the NBA.
All-time leading scorer.
Becoming the champion, balling for the years he did, staying healthy, continuing to work on himself, staying out of any kind of trouble, and being in a position to help make this happen for his son after he manifested and said he wanted it to happen. Hey, man, shout out to LeBron. And anybody who doesn't like it, hey man, that's on you. I can't tell you how to feel, but if I had the opportunity to help my son, I would do the same thing. Yeah. Shout out to LeBron.
Hey, and I'm not a LeBron James fan as an athlete, but I'm going to tell you this. He done did some things. He put his friend on, gave him opportunity to make money. He's got a name for himself, Rich Paul. And now he's put his son on to make his own money. To make his own money. He's his own man. He put him on. Like that's what I want to do for my kids. Give them an opportunity to make their own money. So now Bronny has a chance to become a millionaire off something he loves to do. That his dad helped him get there. It's nothing wrong with that because, you know, at the end of the day, Bronny had heart issues at the beginning of the year. Let's say he didn't have that and he came out, he averaged 12, 15 points a game because the number one pick averaged 10 points a game. You know what I mean? And, you know, I know you can help me with this. Mouse B kid, the one he raised that played with Bronny. You know, Isaiah Collier, he was at one time the number one overall prospect coming into the NBA draft. And he had a bad year because, you know, I think he broke his hand. And he had some shooting, you know, he wasn't hitting his shots. But let's say Bronny came in and balled with him, you know, because like when you play with your friends, you have confidence when you're out on the floor. And let's say they both balled out. We could be talking about a whole different story because I'm pretty sure Bronny could have won in the first round if he would have had a good year. And so coming off heart issues, not really playing, getting your groove back into December or whenever he came back and played, and then come back and do good at the combine. Hey man, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy for what LeBron did.
Well, look, I'm gonna dig a little deeper into the subject as well. Mm-hmm. So this is what I feel like LeBron is doing as well, because LeBron LeBron and Rich Paul, they all understand the way the NBA. They all understand the way the NBA works, right? They all understand that there have been and will continue to be a lot of players who are talented enough to make it in the NBA, talented enough to make an impact in the NBA, but maybe they don't get a fair shot, depending on the situation, depending on how the coach treats it, depending on if they get lost in the system. So what LeBron and his camp is doing is saying, hey, let me make sure I have my son with me. I'm going to make sure I show him the ropes. I'm going to make sure he doesn't get buried. I'm going to make sure he has an opportunity to show what he has. I can't force them to put him on the court. I can't force them to get this man a starting position. But what I will
teach him how to be a pro.
What I will do, I will show him how to be a pro. I will make sure he at least has an opportunity to show what he can do. He's not going to get lost like y'all have done some of these other talented players.
I got somebody I want to bring up.
Who are out there. It's all kind of talented players who get lost. They get lost in the G League. They get set down. They don't get the opportunity. And that's what Rich Paul, that's what LeBron James are doing for Bronny, making sure that he does not get lost in the quote-unquote sauce.
Now, I'm going to tell you who got lost in the sauce, and he's a good player, and I think if he had a chance, he would do really well. And that's Bol, man. Bol is a 7-footer, son of Manute Bull, and he got handles. He can shoot the three. He can rebound. He's kind of like a Wembanyama, however you say the dude's name. Why isn't he getting a chance? I know he was hurt when he got drafted, but he's healed now.
I can't speak for
But he's gotten lost in the sauce. And even on Gilbert Arenas' show, they're like, hey, I pay this man $10 million a year. Put him in the right system. I think Bol is a baller. I hope the Hawks can try to go get him. I think he's at Phoenix now.
I'm telling you, like, for that exact reason. That's the part of it that I don't think people understand. Or maybe they do and they just don't care. But I mean, because they don't have to care about what LeBron and his son do. Let me just say, they don't have to give one flying F about what LeBron and his son do. But that's what LeBron is doing. And that's why Rich Paul said, we're telling any team that drafts him, he's not going to be a two-way player. You're not going to keep sending him back and forth. We want him to have an actual opportunity. Because they know that there are talented players that you and I, unfortunately, and people like us will probably call trash and probably say are not good, but these players will probably make it and make an impact, you know what I mean, if they had the opportunity.
And that's the first time I ever seen an agent and a player control where a draft pick goes. Because if I was the Hawks GM, I'd have drafted him.
Look,
I'd have drafted him.
Look, I'm sure it happens more than you know.
Probably. You're probably right.
Publicized.
Yeah. But that was some power right there.
Man, it was. Before we go, though, one thing that I do have to do, man, like we talked about, you know what I'm saying, the listener that we have that gave us the idea about Big Boy saying 96 was going to be that year.
Okay.
And so, man, I just want to give him a shout out, man. His name Travis Go Hartney. Man, he's on IG as Go_Hartney_ or Go Home. You know what I mean? So Travis Go Hartney, man.
Or Go Home.
You know what I'm saying? Or Go Home, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to you,
Hartney,
man.
Go Home. Shout out for the idea. Man, you gotta love that we have people who like the show enough that they throw us some ideas, man.
You saw that like just a couple hours before we started?
Man, look, I literally saw that as I was walking into the building to record.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, man, that's an idea. At first I said maybe we'll hold off so we can do some more
research.
Make sure,
you caught me off guard,
that
for
we
sure.
remember everything that happened in 96. But I wanted to go ahead and throw it in because that was a pivotal year, man. So shout out, man.
Shout out.
Hey.
And if y'all got some ideas, man, please shout us out, man. Let us know what you want us to hear us talk about, whatever. And also, Trae, we're doing very good with the numbers, man. Thanks to you guys for liking, sharing, and commenting. Keep it up.
Yeah, man. Look, and on that note, man, I think we're finna get up out of here, man. Episode 19 is about to wrap. So, on behalf of myself,
Aaron Wold Pittman,
and Be Rich, man, we are out.
Kill the camera.
Hey guys, Mark Wahlberg here. You've heard me say it before, but I'm going to say it again. You guys have to check out Hallow. This Lent, we are doing something really powerful. It's a 40-day prayer challenge for every day of Lent with Jonathan Rumi, Father Mike Schmitz, and of course yours truly. We are going through the incredible book, The Way by Saint Jose Maria Escriva, and I, along with my buddy Chris Pratt, will lead us through weekly fasting challenges. Join me and millions of others around the world praying every day this Lent. Stay prayed up and God bless you.
Hey, it's Amy Brown from the Bobby Bone Show. Join me in supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital for a chance to win a trip to meet Megan Maroney at the 2025 iHeart Country Festival in Austin, Texas on May 3rd, hosted by Bobby Bones. We're going to hook you up with tickets, flights, hotel, food credits, and a meet and greet with Megan Maroney. Take action now to support St. Jude and help cure childhood cancer, and you're going to be entered for a chance to win. Visit iHeartCountryTrip.com to learn more.